Hello, today I'm sharing the best skincare and hair care products of 2022 so far that I've discovered. I am in my upper 40s, and as we get older, it just becomes harder and harder to find not just the right makeup products, but also skincare and hair care because everything just keeps changing as we mature and lose what was once so abundant naturally in our bodies, in our skin, in our hair when we were younger. Since I covered the best makeup products of 2022 so far a few weeks ago, I figured I would go ahead and cover the best skincare and hair care products. I tend to stay pretty consistent with my skincare routine. It takes me longer to test products. My skin is pretty sensitive, and I am very, very thorough with skincare products that I test. But I have some clear favorite skincare and hair care products. I mean, I always do these end of year reviews, but I think doing kind of mid-year-ish reviews is a good idea too. This is the first time I've done them. I'm excited to share these products with you. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Let's go ahead and get into these best skincare and hair care products so far of 2022. I'm really picky about the products I put under my eyes, and I'm realizing I have a few under eye products in this video, which says a lot. I have texture and fine lines under my eyes. You can probably see that right now. I also have some hollows going on, and my under eye area is dry as opposed to the rest of my face. You do need to know my skin type before we get started. I have combination skin with an oily T-zone. So I'm normal and can sometimes be dry around the perimeter of my face, but the center can get kind of oily and shiny during the day. It can be a challenge. So the first thing I want to share is what gave me the most noticeable, visible difference under my eyes in terms of texture and line reduction. I'm still seeing changes, so I don't feel like I'm done, but because I've already seen them, I actually showed you guys before and afters in another video. I'll have it linked down below as well as up in a card. This is the Nira Skin Laser, and I think they're still having a sale going on. I want to say it's through the 21st. I'll have a link down below in my description box for this and every product I'm sharing. I was really skeptical about this. I am always skeptical about facial devices because, you know, they take consistency and I am kind of lazy. But this takes 2 minutes, so I just resolved to doing it 2 minutes a day. Did I miss a day here and there? Yes, I did. But I still saw a noticeable difference in my under eye texture and tautness and little fine lines, and I don't think I'm finished seeing results. My makeup applies better. I notice less fine lines. Now, I've seen people have difference in their hooding because they use it above their eyes as well. I'm anxious to see if that changes even more because I have started to notice that too. I also had this crease that was just kind of in the middle of this under eye hollow. It's not there anymore. I am just amazed at the results I've seen with this. If you have under eye texture, under eye sagging, you may want to give this a shot. This is a skincare device that I wasn't even planning on trying this year. I'm so glad I did. Another under eye product I swear by. I'm so glad I discovered it this year. I feel like it makes a big difference with my under eye area. This is the Beauty Pie Pure Ceramides Elastic Boost Eye Moisture Serum. And you can see I'm almost out of it. I will not be without it. I have another tube right here ready to go. This has 10% pure ceramide capsules to support the skin barrier. I mean, we all need that. And also to increase hydration and elasticity. Who doesn't need that? But not just that, it's got other great ingredients in here that mirror the skin's natural moisturizing factors. It's rich in omega-3, 6, and 9 and helps improve skin tone, texture, and firmness. It feels really great to just roll it under my eyes before I put on my eye cream and just kind of let it soak in. It's been a must-have product for me in 2022. There are a couple of skincare products that have really blown me away in 2022. One I'm completely out of. The other, I think I'm almost there. I do have a backup just in case. This is the Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair Retinol Pro Plus 0.5% Power Serum. That is a mouthful. I've talked about this several times on my channel. I think I have a blog post on it. This is a very gentle yet effective retinol serum. If you have sensitive skin or rosacea like I do, and sometimes anti-aging retinol treatments irritate your skin, this is something you might want to look at. It's just been really great for me. I started using it in the winter when other treatments were drying out my skin, and I just haven't looked back. This is 0.5 0.5% pure retinol in nourishing emollient ingredients. It's a really light, kind of watery serum product. I need 3 or 4 drops for my entire face. It absorbs really nicely, and it does what a retinol is supposed to do in terms of anti-aging, smoothing, all the good things, but without the irritation. And that's exactly what I need at this point. I love it. This was a great discovery for me in 2022. My other drugstore discovery that I've raved about a lot that I am completely out of is the Olay Regenerist Collagen Peptide 24 Hydrating Moisturizer. This is fragrance-free, which I know a lot of you will love. I would show you the texture, but I can't because it's gone. I do love that it's fragrance-free. Now, even though the texture is nice and light, it's not a heavy cream at all. I did reserve this for nighttime just because I do get a little bit oily, shiny in my T-zone. This was great for my sensitive skin. It hydrated enough so that any areas that would normally get kind of, dry or peely in those cold months, because that is when I discovered this, were completely taken care of. Yet when it got warmer, I wasn't too greasy. My skin just stayed nice and balanced with this, perfectly hydrated. This is a great drugstore moisturizer. There's a whole collagen peptide line, and there's a max version of this. I think I might try that next. I have to put this next one on the screen because it's still packed in a box. In case you didn't notice, you may not have noticed, but we moved into our new build. My background is not that beigey brown anymore. It is white, but I'm still not sure what I'm putting back there. So I just kind of put the same things as before, which is why you may not have noticed. But I do have a lot of things that are still packed up, and the Sephora scrub that I have been loving is one of them. I love the price point. It works well. It's enzymatic, but has some scrubbies that are gentle yet effective too. I mean, if you are looking for a scrub that does the job but doesn't strip your skin or make you feel irritated or dry, I would pick this up. I just think it's such a great product that I kind of picked up on a whim. I'm so glad I did. I love having good scrubs in my life to rotate, and this is one I'm really glad that I added to my exfoliator scrub arsenal. It's even better if they're at a great price point. I mean, this is a short and sweet one. This is a good scrub. It does the job. It doesn't strip. What more do you need? Another under eye product that surprised me this year is the Tula Rose Glow and Get It Cooling and Brightening Eye Balm. So this adds just a little extra underneath my makeup eye products. So you just swipe it underneath your eyes. I just swiped it on my hand and it looks like a highlighter almost. It gives this cooling and brightening effect. I do feel the cooling sensation, and you see how I just kind of blended that out. You can blend it out, but you don't have to. What I find is that when I swipe it and kind of tap out the edges, it does give kind of a brightening and a flattering effect underneath my corrector or my concealer. It's got nourishing ingredients. I don't know the magical properties of it. I just know it just kind of does a little something extra that keeps me reaching for it. Now there's another version that's in the typical Tula Aqua packaging. I don't know, I like this one. I wasn't expecting to. I thought it was kind of gimmicky, but I have been reaching for it regularly. I get these red bumps on the back of my arms, even if it's not really bumpy, even if it feels smooth, sometimes it still looks red. I have a couple friends that get that on their legs. So earlier this year, I tried the Kopari KP Bumps Be Gone 10% AHA product and really fell in love with it. This is a 10% AHA product. It's got lactic and glycolic acid. It's a chemical and a physical exfoliant. So you can feel it doing its work, but it's not super harsh. But it also has soothing ingredients like green tea extract and jojoba seed oil. So it's not gonna completely strip or dry out your skin. I've just found that this is a really nice product and it really has helped with the KP, keratosis pilaris, issues on the back of my arms. It keeps it at bay nicely. I just wanted to show you kind of the fine grit it has. It just feels sandy as opposed to super gritty, which is what I like a scrub to feel like. It has an earthy smell to it. It's not floral. It's not anything like that. The size is really nice too. It's 8.45 ounces. You can use it in the shower, rinse it off, and you're done. I've tried a lot of products throughout the years. Some of the lotions kind of smell weird or they just don't work. This is something that has been really effective and it rinses right off. It doesn't remain on my skin. It's easy and it does the job. Now, I just talked about the neck serum from Necessaire. This is a new product from them that I adore. A lot of neck creams are very thick and heavy. They take a bit to massage in. This is super light. It's a very light lotion texture. You don't feel it. It's got tons of great ingredients in it. I mean, that's what Necessaire is all about. I firmly believe in using products on your neck to help with anti-aging because we tend to show our age there very quickly since the skin is so thin. However, a lot of the products that I use for anti-aging on my face are a little bit too harsh for my neck because the skin is a little more sensitive on my neck. So that's why I tend to use dedicated neck creams because they're perfect for the sensitive skin on my neck. This has been perfect. I love that I can't feel it, yet it feels hydrating at the same time. I'm a big Necessaire fan. I talk about them a lot. This is available in some of their sets, so you can get it for a great deal or you can get it by itself, but love it, love it, love it. Oh, I also want to mention that this is truly fragrance free, which is another thing that I absolutely love about Necessaire in general, is that they're fragrance free products. They don't smell, you know, that fragrance free scent where you can smell the product even though it's fragrance free. These truly smell like absolutely nothing. Which leads me to the deodorant gel, which is one of my favorite deodorants in general. I've had a really hard time finding natural deodorants that continue to work, that don't just completely stop working, and that don't give me a rash underneath my arms. Drunk Elephant is one, and this one is the other. It does come in fragrance free, and this is the eucalyptus, which I love. It's a very natural, earthy scent. Yeah, it just smells so good. That's another thing I love about Necessaire is that they have these just natural earthy scents. I don't typically like roll-ons, but I really like this one. It just works so well at deodorizing, protecting, comforting the underarm area because it's a multi-acid formula. This is a new bottle because I finished my other bottle 2 days ago and just cracked this open. I am so glad to have discovered this year and to have a natural deodorant that works for me, works well, is comforting under my arms, doesn't give me a rash, and smells good too. I don't think there are many brands that make a 2-inch barrel curling iron. This is from Hot Tools. I love this thing so much. I didn't really know how much I needed or wanted this in my life until I had it. So this is a really fat barrel. Sometimes I wrap my hair around the wand and others I clip it in. I probably should have used this to style my hair today, but I was kind of in a hurry and used what I had downstairs, and this was already up here for the video. I'll find a clip from another video where I used it to style my hair that day. This gives just a voluminous, I can't even say wave, kind of just a curve to my hair that takes it a little bit beyond just a straight look. I love having this in my life so much. I'm so glad I found it. It's also got a really long swivel cord. The only thing I would say that I don't like about this is that it takes maybe, I would say, 2 minutes to get to full heat, and I'm so spoiled now by my appliances that heat up within like 20 to 30 seconds. I mean, that is such a first world issue. This is easy to use. It's very quick and gives me a look that I love. Before I get into a couple of hair products, I have another tool that I don't have in here because Brooke, my 17-year-old, snatched it from me and I haven't seen it since. You have seen me in several videos with my hair wavy like so. Anytime you've seen me with this hairstyle, I have used this Amika Waver tool to get it. I love this tool for getting these tousled, undone, I would say kind of beachy waves. I guess they're kind of tighter than typical beachy waves, but it's just a wavy hairstyle that's just kind of loose, kind of undone. I love doing this when I want my hair to, you know, just have a little bit more volume and just something to it than, you know, what I've done today. If any of you ever used the old school crimper that we had in what, the 80s, early 90s, that's how you use this. You just take it down your hair. It's so easy. There's several brands. I'll link the Amika and a couple of others. I like the size of the Amika barrels. Plus, I don't feel like the Amika dries my hair out. It seems to kind of smooth my hair a little bit better than some others that I've tried, but I will have some less expensive options linked too. The bigger the barrel, the bigger the wave's gonna be. And some of you may want a bigger wave, so I'll have some other options linked down below. But I love having this tool just for an alternative type of hairstyle that I don't do all the time. I have naturally wavy hair, but it's not even, it just looks more messy. This lets me get waves that, you know, are a little bit more intentional, a little more styled in an easy way. Because I'm talking about the wavy hair, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about a product I just talked about recently, and that is the Briogeo Superfoods Banana and Coconut Soft Wave Texture Spray. I'll keep this pretty short though, because I did just talk about this recently. So this is a spray that I like to use when my hair is wavy or, kind of tousled looking, even curly. A lot of sea salt sprays or beachy wave sprays have sea salt and they're very drying. This gives that same effect, but it doesn't have sea salt in it. I said in that video that the spray is kind of bad. It kind of sprays out in the stream. So I do spray it in my palms, rub them together, and then take my fingers through my hair. Now, it's not really great for dry hair, which is why it's not really doing anything today, but it gives that kind of piecey look while giving a little bit of shine. It also smells to me like summer banana coconut. I wish the spray was better, but other than that, I've really been liking what this product does to my hair. So if you do similar looks and you really haven't been loving those sea salt sprays, maybe they just coat your hair too much or make it feel gritty and dry or clump it together, this may be what you've been looking for. I've been loving it. I'm picky when it comes to dry shampoos. Sometimes they don't really work well at, giving you that second day hair the full day. At least they don't for me, because I do get oily at my roots. Sometimes they give too much of a white cast. Sometimes they stink. There's just many reasons why I'm picky with dry shampoos. I mean, I'm pretty picky with everything, let's be honest. So there are two versions of this drugstore dry shampoo that I really like. I haven't found many dry shampoos from the drugstore that I truly enjoy, but I really like it when I do find them, because I like to save money as much as the next person. So this is the OGX Coconut Miracle Oil Dry Shampoo. The other one is the Moroccan oil version. It's in an aqua tube. Brooke took that too, so that's why it's not in here. I do need to shake this up periodically just to not get a white cast, but it doesn't give me a white cast as long as I shake it. It smells really good, both versions do, and it does the job. I sometimes use these proactively at night to prevent oil from building up at night, just to get a really good second day, and then I'll use them again the second day. They just work really well if you're wanting to get that second or third or fourth or however long you can go day hair, or if you need some kind of grit to your hair before you're doing some kind of an updo or curling your hair. I think these are great price point. I think I discovered Verb Ghost Prep. Was it a FabFitFun box or was it Ipsy? I don't remember. I'm just glad that I discovered it. I'm almost out of this. This is getting really light. This is weightless moisture plus heat protection plus frizz control. I need all the frizz control I can get here in New Orleans. I always have some kind of frizz going on, even though I have fine hair, which leads me to part of the reason why I like this. I apply, I would say maybe a nickel dime to a nickel size amount before drying my hair. It gives me several things in one. It doesn't weigh my hair down. It also helps promote shine. There's some nourishing ingredients in here. I've really enjoyed this product. I'm not sure I would have tried it if it hadn't come in whatever box it came in. This will probably be a repurchase for me unless I have a similar product I need to use up first. But this has been a hit for me in 2022. Now, I had a ton of fantastic makeup I discovered in 2022. I have that video linked here if you haven't seen it. I hope you found this enjoyable and helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up. It helps out my video and my channel. I truly appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, become part of the family. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.